there's music now, which is good. Let's put you on this side. Alright, that's working. Yes, it is. Start game, resume game, and this one. It's maybe a bit more to the left hand side. Load memory. Alright. Sensei would seriously listen to anything I had to say and would always dispel my anxieties with but a single word without fail. I was depressed from the accident, but slowly thanks to Sensei, I began to return to my former self. Even those scary black scribbles didn't seem quite so scary anymore when talking to Sensei. I didn't know who she was or where she was from. Perhaps she really was a teacher, but I don't care. It doesn't matter at all because it's fun being with Sensei. That alone is all that matters, and that alone is more than enough for me. I keep adding more words and stuff. Hey, Sensei, look what I can do. I wanted to surprise her one day, so using the fruit knife I brought from the hospital, I cut down a tree growing in the field. Like before, I ran the knife across the scribble-like line and cut it cleanly across the space. Amazing, isn't it? I can cut anything easy as long as it's somewhere where I can see the scribbles. No one else can do it this, right? Shiki, she slaps me across the face. Sensei? What you just did was extremely thoughtless. Sensei gives me a hard, piercing glare. I don't know why, but I realize I just did something I definitely shouldn't have done. But Sensei's severe expression and the pain from my cheek where she slapped me, I felt very, very sad. I'm sorry. Before I knew it, I was crying. Cheeky. Bam, 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 bam. Then a gentle warm feeling envelops me. There's no need to apologize. It's true that you did something I should be angry for, but it's definitely not your fault. Sensei squats down and hugs me. But you know, if someone doesn't tell you otherwise now, one day you're going to make a mistake you can never take back, like cutting someone open. That's why I won't apologize. You can hate me all you want if you feel that way. No, I don't hate you, Sensei. Really? I'm glad you feel that way. I guess it was fate that the two of us met like this. Sensei began to ask about the scribbles I could see. As I told her about the lines, the black, jagged lines that somehow only I could see, Sensei's, embrace tightened. Shiki, what you are seeing is something that should never be seen by anyone or anything. Everything in existence has points where, they are most easily broken. We who will break down one day are imperfect for this reason. Your eyes have the ability to see the fate of all these things. To put it in another way, you can see the future. See the future? That's right. You can see death. You don't need to know any more than that. If someday you happen to go down that path, the principles will become clear to you as something that is needed. Sensei, I really don't understand. That's good. It's important that you don't understand now. All I want you to know is that you must never cut these lines on a whim or a joke, understand? If you do so, your eyes will begin to take the lives of others too lightly, and that is the worst thing that could ever possibly happen. Okay, I won't do if you say so, Sensei. Besides, it kind of hurts my chest. I'm sorry, Sensei. Cutting the lines hurt you, or her saying this hurts you? I'll never do it again. Good for you, Shiki. Never forget the feelings that you have experienced here today. If you stay that way, I'm sure you'll find happiness. Sensei finally let go of me. But Sensei, I see those lines and get worried. They'll be cut as soon as I trace them, right? Then it wouldn't be weird for my surroundings to come apart at any time. You're right. I'll be able to help you with that at least. It seems as if that's the reason why I'm here. Sensei sighs, then favors me with a warm smile. Shiki, I'll give you a very special present tomorrow. I'll give you your old life back, the one you were living before your accident. What? Who are you, exactly? The next day, exactly the 7th day after I met Sensei, she arrives in the grassy field carrying a large trunk in one hand. Here, if you put these on, those strange scribbles won't be visible anymore. What she gave me was a pair of glasses. But my eyes are fine. Just put them on. The lenses don't have any magnification or anything. Sensei forces them on me. Suddenly, whoa, incredible. This is amazing, Sensei. I can't see the scribbles anymore, not at all. Of course. I had quite a time stealing mystic eye killer from my older sister to make this um Ozaka Oka masterpiece. So treat them well or they'll be hell to pay, got it? Yep, I'll take good care of them. You're incredible, Sensei. You made all those horrible lines disappear just like that. It's like magic. Of course I am a sorceress after all. Giving me a proud smile, Sensei put her trunk down on the ground. But know this, Shiki. Those lines haven't disappeared. It's just that you can't see them. Once you take the glasses off, you'll be able to see them again. Really? Yes. That's the one thing that can't be fixed. Your only choice is to keep living your life and do your best with the eyes you have now. No, I don't want these scary eyes. If I cut those lines again, I'll end up breaking my promise to you. Oh, you mean never cutting the lines again? Silly. You can break that promise whenever you like. Really? But you said it was something I shouldn't do. Yeah, it is. But this is your gift, Shiki. It's yours to use as you see fit. No one else but you have the right to do. No one else but you has the right to judge you. But out of all the abilities one can have, yours is truly unique. Terribly unique. If you have such a power, that means there's a meaning behind you having it. God doesn't give us powers for no reason. You might say that you were given the mystic eyes of death perception, because one day a time will come when you will need them. That's why you must not live in denial of their existence. Since it squats down so our eyes wouldn't be level. But you know, that's why you must never forget. You're, you are a very kind and honest person, Shiki. As long as you remain the way you are now, your eyes will never bring forth any wrong. However, I'm not telling you to become a saint. All I'm saying is live true to yourself and become a man in the manner that you think is right. Since you can accept your mistakes and are able to apologize, I know that in 10 years you'll become a great man. That being said, Sensei stands and reaches for her trunk. But I must say, unless in exceptional circumstances, you shouldn't take your glasses off. Special powers attract other special powers. Only when you decide there's no other way should you take off those glasses. Even then, be mindful of how you use your powers. Powers in itself is not evil. What is evil rests solely in the hearts of the one wielding such power. But be it for good or evil, it will be up to you and the choices you make. Speaking of choices, when the choices are gonna come up, I'm guessing I'll just do whatever I want to, and then I'll slowly go backwards and get the other paths. She picks up her trunk. Sensei doesn't say anything more after that, but deep down I knew we would have to part. It's impossible, Sensei. I can't do it. I won't understand just by myself. The truth is, I was so afraid before I met you. I was only able to return to being me because you were with me. I can't do it. Not even with your glasses if you're gone, I can't do it. Don't say such things, Shiki. If you tell lies that even yourself can't believe, you'll only make whoever hears you sad. Sensei raises her eyebrows in displeasure and pokes my forehead. You know it yourself, don't you? You're alright now. So don't say stupid things and give up on the self that you finally found. Only you can choose to be you. No one else can do it for you. Sensei turns around. Well, this is goodbye. Listen, Shiki. Life is not easy. Everyone's life is a hard, long, rocky road filled with many pitfalls. You have more power than anyone else to do something about that. So pull yourself together. Sensei is leaving. I was sad, but I'm Sensei's friend, so I have to see her off properly. Yes. Goodbye, Sensei. Well done, that's right, Shiki. Hold on to that confidence and always live true to yourself. When you find yourself in trouble, calm down and think things through carefully, okay? A solution will always present itself if you do. It'll be alright. You'll manage, even on your own. Sensei laughs happily. Alright? The wind blows. The field of grass sways in unison. Sensei was already gone. Goodbye, Sensei. After saying that, I really felt that I would never see her again. All that remained were her many words and those mysterious glasses. It was only 7 days, but she taught me things more valuable than anything else. As I stood there by myself, I feel tears well up in my eyes. Da ba da ba. Man, I was such a fool. I could only say goodbye. I couldn't even say a single word of thanks to her. I wonder how many endings this game has. I left the hospital soon after that. Afterwards, I didn't return to the Tohono household, but was taken to live with my relatives instead. But it's alright. Tohono Shiki will be fine, just fine, even by himself. I'll spend a new life with my new family. And like that, Tohono Shiki's ninth summer ended. The new autumn arrived, and I think I became more of an adult. Eh? Oh, this is like chapter 1. Inversion Impulse 1. Birthday, October 21st. Thursday, I guess. Alright. Autumn. The last traces of summer are disappearing today. A Thursday halfway through October. This is the day when I, Tohono Shiki, return home. It's been 8 years since I left. Oh, my back where Sensei is, or whatever it's called. Shiki, hurry up. You're gonna be late for school. I hear, Kiko's voice starting in from the kitchen. Who am I living with, anyway? Okay, I'm leaving. I'll call back. I placed my hand together in the room that was mine at the, Aria, Arima's up until now. I'm going. Thanks for letting me live with you these past 8 years. Clap, clap. I thought my arms together in prayer. Then grabbing my only bag, I leave the room that had become so familiar. I walked through the entrance to the, Amiya's house, then turned to face it. Cheeky. Kiko-san, who had come to the door to see me, of course my name somberly. See you later. Take care, Mom. What a strange thing to say. I won't be coming back. Never again will I pass through this door as a member of the, Arima family again. Thanks for looking after me. Please give my regards to father too. Kiko-san simply nods. 8 years. The eyes of the person who had been my mother look so sad. I don't think I've ever seen her like that before. I'm sure it'll be hard for you at the Tohono's house. Please watch yourself. Your body's weak, you mustn't overdo it. I'll be okay. After 8 years, I'm just as healthy as anyone else. I'm a lot tougher than I look. I suppose you're right. But the Tohonos are different from everyone else. I'm worried that'll be too much for you. I know what Kiko-san means. My home from today forth will be a mansion, an uncommon sight in this day and age. A mansion? Why? Not only is the house amazing, but the family itself is highly respected. It's said that they hold significant investments in many corporations. To top things off, is my true home. The Arimas have only been looking after me. But it's already decided. Yeah, it's something that's decided already. Alright, I'll be heading off then. Thanks for taking care of me. I repeat those words one last time and then turn my back on the household I had grown so accustomed to over these past 8 years. Sigh. I leave the Arimas and start walking towards school with a heavy heart. 8 years ago, I recovered from a serious injury that normally would have meant death. Then I was entrusted to the Arimas and my family branching off from the Tohono family. I had lived with my real parents at the Tohono mansion up until I was 9. Then I lived with the Arimas for 8 years until now, my second year of high school. So 9 plus 8, alright. I lived a normal life as an adopted son. From the time I met Sensei, those specific circumstances Sensei told me about as she parted never happened, and the glasses hid the lines from me as long as I wore them. The life of Tohono Shiki was a peaceful one. It meandered along gently until a few days ago, the day when the head of the Tohono family sent word to me, returned to the Tohono mansion, the very family that until now had shunned me. Strange. Sigh. I sighed again. To be perfectly honest, even before the accident, I had never gotten along with the Tohono household. Maybe as a kid I never liked the formalities demanded by the family. Perhaps that's why I said nothing when the old man told me I was going to live with the Arimas. I think it turned out well. I got along with my adopted parents, Kiko-san and, Fumo-san. It was as if they were my real parents. I lived a normal life in the loving family of the, Arimas. Like a real son, just like I had always wished. I don't regret living there, except for one thing. My little sister, 1 year younger than me, remained behind with the Tonos. Akiha, I bet she hates me now. It would only be natural. She had to live in that much all by herself under the constraints, the constant supervision of that hard-headed old man. I could easily imagine what, Akiha thought of me, the one who escaped. I let out another sigh. I can't help it. What's going to happen? What's going to happen will happen. Today after school, I'll return to my true house, my true home. Lord knows what will occur. But for now, I've got more pressing problems. My watch shows 7:45. My watch shows... Oh, your watch shows 7:45, I see. I thought you were gonna watch a show at 7:45. I was like, that's kind of a weird way to say it. Homeroom starts at 8 o'clock sharp, and anyone who isn't in class by 8 is marked as late. Punching my bag, I started sprinting towards school. Huff, huff, huff. I managed to make it to school in less than 10 minutes. I entered from the back gates, accomplishing a feat that would bring the track scouts running if they knew. Come to think of it, today's also the last day I'll come in through the back gates. And the Arima and the Tohono houses are on opposite sides of the school, with the Arimas being behind while the Tohonos is in front. I also be coming to the fun gate in the future, and I quite like the lonely atmosphere back here too. For some reason, the back gate at our school isn't really popular. Only 10 people or so, myself included, actually use it. It's quiet and pretty devoid of people day or night. Clang, click, 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 clang. Like I said, pretty quiet. The sound of a hammer mixed with distant birds singing reached my ears. Hammering, huh? Clang, click, clock. Weird sounds. A half a vertical ringing comes from one corner of the courtyard. What is that? Homeroom begins in less than 10 minutes. I don't have time to stop and find out, but I am pretty curious. Right now, there's only a few minutes until homeroom. I have to head there right away. I'm curious. Okay, how do I save again? Uh, uh, I can't save. Okay, I guess. It's only a few minutes to homeroom, or should I check out the sound? I'm curious. Let's see what it is. Okay, now can I save? Yeah, I can save now, okay. I guess I'll save like this then. This is like the first choice, so no, I guess it's like that. The source of the noise becomes apparent as I walk towards the courtyard. A female student is crouching in the middle of the tree-lined path, working with a hammer and nails. What is she doing? She's hammering the tree for some reason. There are only a few minutes left until homeroom. Maybe she doesn't have a watch. At the moment, that's the best thing I can come up with. Still, to notice and then just ignore her would be somewhat cruel. I rose to unhurriedly, trying not to surprise him and speak. Oh, you're fixing something. Hey, homeroom is starting soon, huh? The squatting girl raises her face. The ribbon on her uniform displays the color of her third year. The other student looks at me while holding a hammer. Her gaze, though those glasses is so direct, I feel like I'm being pulled in. Her serious eyes makes me want to apologize for bothering her. The splint she was facing is rotten beyond use. Come to think of it, our school's rear courtyard is in terrible state of disrepair. The splints are neglected and the flower beds, untended. Apparently the teachers intend for the students to conduct a big cleanup at the end of the year, so the maintenance men have done nothing since summer. I take in the situation with a single glance. The girl with the hammer is repairing the broken down splints, paying no mind to the fact that her tidy uniform is being dirtied, so she has sweat on her brow, and it looks like she has been swinging a hammer in the most serious manner. But as far as I know, there's no one in charge of repairing public property at this school. What is it? The other student asked, adjusting her crooked glasses. It's nothing. I was just wondering what you were doing. As you can see, I'm in the middle of fixing the splints. Yeah, I can see that. That's not what I meant. I was wondering what you were doing, why you were doing something, like this. More than most people take care of it anyway. The other student laughs to hide her embarrassment. I'm the kind of person who can't stand seeing a mess like this. I just can't leave them alone. It seems as though she is repairing the splints because she just couldn't let them stay that way. Go on out, senpai. That's why you're fixing it on your own. If you don't like the mess, why not just avoid coming back here? Well, my classroom is over there. Since senpai points at the second floor classroom facing the courtyard. My seat is next to the window, so it's easy for me to see the courtyard. Well, usually I just bear it, but when I took my seat today, I was surprised to see all the splints in this area were broken. Senpai's face clouded as if to say, isn't that terrible? Apparently she's upset, although she doesn't look seriously angry. You know what they say, strike while the iron's hot and all. I borrowed the tools from the office and decided to fix them all. And so the explanation ends, making the boss senpai returns to hammering the nails. Alright, I understand all that, but how about we leave it here for now? I'll remove this less than 5 minutes, and if it's this bad, won't the school get around to fixing it pretty soon? No way. Ripping a hammer, the senpai with her glasses shakes her head furiously. I won't be able to concentrate with a garden like this. Even if I go to class, it'll just sound like nonsense to me. And then the teacher will say, hey you, what are you staring at? And I'll get yelled at for sure. Senpai continues to grip the hammer while she emphasizes her point. Well, I suppose the teacher would be upset if he kept looking outside. He would, wouldn't he? That's why I have to do it now. With that, senpai begins her repairs once again, clumsily hammering away. She's obviously not used to using a hammer. Clank clank wins the hammer as it hits the wood. But by the looks of it, there isn't just one or two broken splints. I can't begin to guess how long it will take her to repair all of them on her own. Oh. The bell begins to ring. Looks like the first period started. I give it considering things have gone to this point. I sat down silently and began to help repair the splints. Oh, I'm just helping now? Okay. Once I began to help, I quickly realized mending them isn't that difficult at all. Although the other student is not used to making repairs, she is quite skillful anyway. She has already gotten the hang of it, and work is proceeding at a brisk pace. Senpai's movements are quick and sharp, and I enjoy watching her. She really is quite clever. Before I know it, there's only one split left to repair. 30 minutes have passed. I can't stay here any longer, and only one more would be no problem for senpai. While I'll be going, I stand up and dust off my pants. The student with the glasses also stands up and begins to stare at me. Hello. Come think of it, just who is she? I haven't given any thought because of what I was doing, but when I stopped considering it, I realized she is quite beautiful. Is she now? We should say so. I would say peculiar, but whatever. Someone this good looking would be known for every male student. They'd be talking about a third year beauty. Is that so? I have to go. Don't work too hard. She gives me an obedient nod, even though she's older than me. It's almost like dealing with someone younger. Okay. Thank you for helping me. I'm glad you did. She makes a quick bow. I'll be sure to say hello during lunch. I wonder if I can cut you open with my cut ability. I say hello during lunch. Don't forget to wash your hands, Tono-kun. You too, senpai. Did I tell you my name? I don't remember. For that, I wave my hands and leave. Wait, huh? I haven't met you, senpai? Eh? Senpai cries out in surprise and mysteriously puts on a depressed face. Tono-kun, you've forgotten about me. Forgotten? No, I don't think so. If I ever met a beautiful woman like her, there's no way I'd forget. She looks at me, reproachfully. Besides, I'm sure I remember from somewhere, don't I? Do I? Come to think of it, we had exchanged greetings once or twice before, haven't we? Seal? Sai-el? Sai-el senpai, isn't it? I guess. Appraisively, I suggest her name. Yes, and I'm glad you remember. You seem the time to space out and forget, Tono-kun. I don't think I spaced out, but there's nothing I can do about the fact that I forgot. See you later then. Sorry for keeping you. Whatever. Sai-el senpai bows again. Now watch you go and then start to walk towards the school building. I wonder if I can kill them in one of the endings. Well, when I reached my class, it's already, the break after the first period. I step into the room while everyone's busy talking. My desk is the window seat in the very back row, so I can sneak there without drawing any attention. And when attendance is taken in the second period, everyone will probably say, "Hey, when did, Tona, get here?" It's a strange quirk in an otherwise dull class, but I guess that plan won't work this time. Yo, Torrance boy, it's totally unlike you to be late. I sigh. It feels like it feels like reality is being hammered back into me after the pleasant time I spent with Senpai. What's with that sour face of yours? Besides being late when I'm actually on time, what do you think you're doing? Hey, listen, I'm not coming to school for your sake, you know? What? But I'm coming to school for your sake? That's so not fair. Words fail me. I wonder, like I have many times before, how I ended up knowing this guy. His hair dyed orange, his ears pierced, his vicious glare that screams he will pick a fight with anyone anytime, and his wearing of rebellious clothes. Inu Ariko is the only free-spirited outlaw in our university-orientated high school. We've been bare enemies since middle school, right? If you make a carefree face like that in front of your rival, you'd better be prepared for trouble. In any case, Ariko is a loud guy. Yo, morning, Tono. Before I know, everyone in class is looking at me and greeting me. Shut up, Ariko. You're ruining my chance to step into class unnoticed. And why am I your rival anyway? There are plenty of other tough guys around, so stop bothering me. But he still owes me close to 10,000 K yen from middle school anyway. Why did I say 10,000 K? Whatever. So I guess that does make him my enemy. Why are you only mean to me, Tono? You're like a saint to everyone else. It's not fair. What? You just figured that out? Life's not fair. You really are only mean to me. I didn't try to particularly hard to be cold to Ariko. That's the kind of relationship we have. By the way, Ariko, what's a chronically late night owl who never shows up until second period during Kieran's homeroom? It's a little it's very odd. I was thinking that too. I guess being at school on time isn't just for when I happen to wake up early. Well, I won't comment on your hobbies, but what I'm asking is why you woke up early. Why I woke up early? I guess it's because I can't stay out late since all that fuss started, but I actually got to sleep at night now. What fuss? You've heard the stories about those serial killings, haven't you? Serial killings? Serial killings? I see. Come to think of it, I did hear something like that. I feel a tinge of regret at needing Ariko to remind me. For the past 2 days or 2 or 3 days, I have been debating whether or not to return to the Tono household, so I completely lost touch with the news. What was that again? They've given it some really nasty name like the freakish serial killings or something. Freakish? That's not a nasty name, that's a very boring name. There's more to it. So far all the victims have been young girls. What's young exactly? The 8th victim was only 2 days ago. And to top it all off, they were all... Wait, what happened to them again? Ariko tilts his head in contemplation. I'm an idiot for asking him. Yeah, I remember now. All the victims had cross-shaped slashes on their throats. Cross-shaped? Like X or like that? No, Inu-kun. Everyone who was killed lost a lot of blood. Oh yeah, that was it. They said it's some sort of modern-day vampire or something. You should know a lot about this Yumizuka. I guess that's you. No, really. It's happening in this town, so it's in the news. You remember it even if you didn't want to. I see. I thought it was happening in a neighboring town, but I guess it moved down here. Well, anyway, that's what's happened. Even I wouldn't be going onto the streets at night with the killer walking around. That's why I've been waking up at 7 lately. What? That's it? Having a good reason doesn't make a good story. Where's the fun in that? I sit down while dealing with Ariko. Man, you're cold. What? Did you cast from anime, an, anime, anemia? I can't say that word. I know what it is. Already this morning. I'm alright. Thanks for asking. If I was anemic, 24 hours a day, I would be dead by now. Yeah, you're right. If you say you're okay, then I guess you're okay. Oh, okay. Spell again. The bell rings while we're talking. Is that second period? Hey, class is about to begin. Hopefully get back to your seat. Yeah, right. Oh, by the way, we'll have lunch today in the cafeteria instead of on the roof. I invited a special guest, so I look forward to it. Aren't we supposed to be locked up? With a scheming laugh, Ariko returned to his seat. See you later, Tona-kun. Yeah, I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, Yumi Azuka-san. Her footsteps tap across the floor as she returns to her desk. But it's still a mystery to me why she's joined our conversation. She's just our classmate. Maybe she's the killer. Maybe. It's lunchtime. It's probably that red-eyed girl, you know, that I saw when I got the game. It's lunchtime. Now then, where should I eat lunch? Oh, lots of options. I can't save again, can I? I cannot. Okay, where should I eat lunch? Eat lunch in the classroom. Go eat lunch in the cafeteria. Go in the hallways to think about it. Which place has the least amount of people? The classroom has a lot of people, so does the cafeteria. Let's go in the hallway, see what I think about. During lunchtime, the hall is packed. Students head to the cafeteria or their favorite places, lunch in hand. Caught in the flow of people, I contemplate whether I should go to the cafeteria or the store. I'm somewhat taken aback at my own leisure. If I have time to waste, it's better to go to the cafeteria where Ariko is. I think I'm walking towards the cafeteria. On the way there, a familiar face waves and runs up to me. Oh, it's you, hello. Thank goodness, I've been looking for you, Tona-kun. Oh, seats. Cell, senpai. Hello. I feel embarrassed for some reason and returned her unusual greeting. Yes, hello. We've met once today, so I guess it's not proper to say hello. So, would this encounter not occur, or would it be slightly different, I guess, if, I didn't do that earlier section? A small smile flows onto Senpai's face as if she found something amusing. Well, yeah, now that you mention it, I guess you're right. I roll my eyes and give a lukewarm reply, becoming rapidly increasingly embarrassed. I wonder, I should be used to speaking to Senpai like this, but for some reason I'm getting embarrassed. I sure do wonder why. Tona-kun, do you have some urgent business? You seem a bit unsettled. No, nothing like that. I don't. But for some reason, her every move feels unfamiliar. I can't calm down. It's nothing. More importantly, Senpai, you said you were looking for me. Do you need something from me? Well, I wanted to thank you for this morning, so I was looking for you. For this morning? Ah, you mean in the courtyard? Of course. Sorry to ask, but are you going to have lunch? I sigh. Well, people usually eat lunch at lunchtime. Great. This is great that you eat lunch at lunchtime. Then we can eat together. I'll treat you as thanks for this morning. Let's go to the cafeteria. Senpai smiles. Grabbing my wrist, she begins to walk. Sure, I guess. It's strange enough for a third year like Senpai to walk down the second year of the hall, but this attracts even more attention. The gazes of the students in the hall fall onto Senpai and me, and a murmur of conversation starts. Wait just a second, it's alright, you don't have to. I quickly shake her off my arm. I only did what I did this morning on a whim. There's no need for you to thank me. I drove back from Senpai, well aware of how flushed my face is. Can I cut her open with my ability? Take off glasses, do it. There's no need to be so reserved. Work should be rewarded, please don't let me treat you. Why? Free food, maybe? Senpai grabs a hold of my hand again. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, I just couldn't say that I'm embarrassed to be with her because we stand out so much. Come on, there won't be any seats left if we don't hurry. I'll listen to the details after we get to the cafeteria. This is the exact opposite of what I wanted to happen. Senpai starts walking, pulling my arm with a tug. Any further questions would bring more stares from the people around us in the hallway. I don't know what Senpai is planning, but I peacefully accompany her to the cafeteria. Almost all the seats in the cafeteria are taken. I had spent about 10 minutes in the hallway, first face down, then talking to Senpai, with Senpai. So, empty cafeteria seats are pretty much, non-existent. I'll stand in the line, Tonaka, so please, go get some seats. Is there any food you don't like? If there is, now's the time to let me know. Nope, there isn't. I'm not picky with food. Very well, I won't take long. Okay. Senpai lines up with everyone else. See that my own choices to being accept that she'd be treating me. But there aren't any seats left. I look around the bustling cafeteria. You can't find even 2 seats at this hour, let alone 2 seats together. There, I sigh. That plain as day is a table with not only 2, not 3, but 4 unoccupied seats. There's only one student sitting on the table, and it seems he noticed me while I was looking around for a seat. Yo, Tono. The student, vigorously waving his hand. Is my dear classmate with the dive-diving chair. Yeah, I guessed. My head hurts. But there isn't anywhere else to sit. I have no choice but to turn the wave and walk towards the table where my friend is sitting. Whatever, free food, I guess. You're late. I told you to hurry because I've invited a special guest today. What the hell have you been up to? Ariko begins to complain as soon as we are finished already, so there's like 4 of us, I guess. Yeah, come to think of it, you did. It was only gonna be 3 and you invited the other person. So who is it? About that, she promised me yesterday that she would come, but she declined this morning. She said she had someone she wanted to thank or something, so she'd be busy with this lunchtime. Ariko sighs as he eats his, chikaru udon. Someone she wants to thank? Those words caught my attention. Ariko, that special guest would happen to be a 3rd-year student, would she? Whoa. Ariko's body jumped in shock. A rather energetic girl wearing glasses? Whoa. Ariko begins quivering. The students at the table turn around, stands up as if to make a fast escape. Are you a psychic? Ariko points at me fearfully. Sure. No, that doesn't mean I'm a psychic, Hello, person. Again. I wonder why I can't kill you yet. I don't know. Probably gonna be a later thingy. Am I going down your route? Maybe. Does this game have routes like that? I don't know. Sorry to keep you waiting. Good to see you found to see, Tonakan. There. Senpai arrives with a smile carrying a silver tray. I guess this event's always destined to happen then, but I was a bit, I just initiated a bit earlier. Amiko's eyes are wide open in surprise. Huh? Inu-kun? What coincidence? Still smiling, Senpai takes the seat. Ariko, gives a choked response. I guess if I stayed in the classroom as well, this wouldn't have happened. I don't know. Here you go, Tonakan. Please eat until you're full. Even after all this time, I still can't shake off her smile. Alright. In that case, thanks for the food. Taking Ariko's dumbfounded stare in stride, I sit down. Senpai sits in front of me, while Ariko sits besides me. Iti kashi daisuke. Ita daki mashu. Okay. Putting my hands together with a clap, I look down at the tray Senpai brought. And on the menu is curry rice, and curry udon. You really like curry, don't you? Oh, this is the same thing. I don't know why they have separate articles, but whatever. I don't get it. Senpai? Yes? What is it, Tonakan? About this, what's going on? What do you mean? It's lunch, isn't it? What else does it look like? What else, you say? What else is curry? Yes, it's curry. Senpai laughs happily. The problem is they all look like curry. There's 3 dishes. Of course, you're a boy so you eat a lot. I'll have just 1 though, please take whatever you like. So 2 for me? Okay. In that case, I'll take the curry rice and curry udon. The other choice is hal. Make sure to finish it, Tonakan. That's a lot of food. After all, you aren't picky with food, are you? There isn't a shred of, antagonism in Senpai's smile, nor is this some kind of joke. She truly had good intentions. Yes, E.T. Daisuke Mashu. I think to cover your eyes with my spoon in despair. And then, Tonakun. From beside me came the cry of a dead man being reborn. How long are you gonna ignore your dear best friend? You weren't saying anything, what do you mean? Ariko's elbows sink into the side of my stomach with a thud. Ina-kun, do you know a Tonakun? Do I know him? We've been best friends since middle school. My best friend hits the table with a bang for emphasis. Really? The person who helped me this morning was a Tonakun. Oh yeah? If you had told me his name, I would have brought him here. So, did this guy do something for you? Yeah, he helped me fix my splints. Huh? He helped me fix your shin splints? Ariko frowned suspiciously. Shin? Well, I guess you would consider helping someone fix their shin splints a bit hard. No fixing splints. Please don't make me angry while I'm eating. Sile? Senpai gets angry. Alright. She seems to be someone who can never are tired of watching. Okay. Fixing splints. Ah, the splints in the courtyard. You were at it again? You sure enjoy that kind of thing, Senpai, but you'd be better off if you gave up. If you keep doing things like that, the teachers will start expecting you to do them. That's alright, I do it because I enjoy it. You shouldn't talk about the teachers like that though, you know. They really care about the school. I'm finding it difficult to follow that conversation. Senpai, don't tell me that you normally do that sort of thing. Yeah, didn't you know, Tono? Sile, Senpai is so handy that, they call her the shadow president of the student council. No, I was asking Senpai, wait, never mind. What else is a shadow president? Is she strong? I asked with my eyes. Strong? Yes, responds Ariko with an exaggerated nod. She's quite something, totally unlike the student council, which is the student council in name only. She's a third year who's solve anything if you ask her to. Anything? Like murder? Can't you solve the serial killing case? With a very boring name? Even got a fan club among the first years. And if something happens, the students will all rely on her. There isn't a single teacher who complains about what Senpai does. Okay. Ariko speaks with pride as if he was talking about them himself. Well, Sile, Senpai sure is amazing. Even the teachers rely on you. Look at Senpai impressed. Okay. Oh yes, thank you. Senpai sounds quite embarrassed. Can I kill her now? Senpai kills her. Churns her curry rice with a spoon. I guess it's to hide embarrassment, but it reminds me of the enemy I have to face. Curry rice by itself is fine, but after that awaits a curry udon. My doctor warned me not to eat too much, but I don't think there's anything in the situation that I can do. I'm guessing the serial killer is like one of those power people or something, and I'm supposed to murder them. I don't know if I'm going to though. That seems a bit mean. I think I should kill everyone else though, like that seems more fair. But I don't think there's anything else in the situation I can do, so I started to dig in. Munch 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 in the rice. I decided to try to finish one dish quickly. I directed all my concentration on the rice. Which one? Oh, you only have one, don't you? You have rice and you have udon, whatever that is. Meanwhile, Senpai and Ariko begin talking about their homes for some reason. I already know that Ariko doesn't live with his parents, but it seems Senpai is also living by herself. Apparently Senpai's apartment is quite close to school. Which side? The back side? It's roughly between the main street and the park. I don't know where that is. Tonan-kun, where do you live? I started to eat my food, but Senpai peering at me asked a completely unrelated question. Where? Why do you ask? You already heard where I live, right, Tonan-kun? I think it's unfair if I don't know where your house is. Unfair? You worry about the strangest things. It's not strange. If I don't know where you live, I can't visit you if something happens, right? As I've eaten the curry rice, I feel that something has been said I should be jubilant about. Visit? What do you mean something happens? Are you gonna kill me? You mean you'd come and visit if I catch you cold or something? No, I wouldn't. I don't have any plans to visit at the moment. Finding Senpai replies instantly, as if stating the obvious. I think you are gonna kill me. Okay, seems like the euphoria is a premature. Senpai doesn't seem to have any unusual intentions. It's quite unusual actually, but whatever. I see now that's just the way she is. I guess I have to tell you, you don't. Yeah, my house is nearby too, only a 40-minute walk. There's a residential district on the top of the hill, right? Just go a little further and you're there. Aren't you moving? Oh yeah, you're moving today, right? Ariko strikes his hand on the desk. Senpai tilts her head slightly. Moving? Tona-kun, were you a transfer student? Huh? Senpai asks a strange question. Ariko meets my gaze. Listen, I've been here since the first year. We've known each other since then, right? Why ask if I'm a transfer student now? But Tona-kun, you moved yesterday, so moving doesn't automatically make you a transfer student. I'm just changing addresses, not my school. Until now, I've been living with some relatives in the neighboring town. I'm just going back to my real house, that's all. Senpai, who has a look of shock, surprise, seems to understand. So which home address did I give? I see you changed your residence, so now you live in the outskirts of town. Yeah, it's a colorful place on top of the hill. I'm moving there today. Could that possibly be the Tono's mansion? Senpai asks with some hesitation. The west-style house at the top of the hill is probably seen as something special by the residents of the town. Why? I haven't been there for 8 years, but even in my memories, the Tono mansion was ridiculously large. Yeah, that's right. I don't think it's the right place for me either, but it's too late now that I'm done moving. You don't seem too happy about it. It's neither good nor bad. I don't quite understand it either. Well, even if it is your house, it's been 8 years, right? I can understand if you're feeling strange. It'll probably feel like someone else's house for a while. I wonder if that's so. I haven't gone back yet, so I don't know. I'm a bit relaxed since I've always got refuge at your place. Yeah, right. My house is no refuge of yours. When you come over during the holidays, my sister treats you better than me. That's probably only because Ariko has a terrible behavior and I refrained from telling him that in the interest of preventing the conversation from getting any worse. To be honest, it's not pleasant to have my house raised as a topic of conversation. Well, you two certainly get along, the senpai peers at Ariko and me. When am I gonna meet the serial killer person? No way. Me and Tono would never help each other out, no matter how much trouble we are in. In other words, we're enemies, Mad-E Mosul. Ariko says in a fed-up tone. I'm getting pretty fed up myself with this, pseudo-foreignism, too. But your relationship is so good that, Tono-kun has stayed over your house before, right? Doesn't that mean you get along really well? You're wrong, senpai. That damn Tono is too reserved towards his parents and he's come over to my place every vacation. He's reserved towards them because they're taking care of him. That's why he comes over to my place where we can really have an empty room. Since he looks pretty decent, my sister took a liking to him and he shamelessly comes to stay with us without paying a cent. Ariko's first trip was, as to say, unforgivable. Taking care, Tona-kun? Ariko claps her mouth over his mouth. Sorry, I should have thought before I spoke. It's okay, you didn't say anything bad. I continue to eat my food without looking at Ariko. Really? Yeah, you're right. If you complain about that, you'll be in for some punishment. Ariko needs to nod himself in agreement. His overwhelming optimism is something I am truly envious of. I'm sorry, Tona-kun. Did you not get along with your previous family? No, that's not it. He has no problem with the Armias. Oh, the Armias were the family who took care of him. Really nice people, and from what I could tell, they're a happy family. Even though he refuses to be their adopted kid, and he escaped to my place every vacation. Sheesh, just what were you just not satisfied with anyway? There's nothing I wasn't satisfied about, it's just that I received so much from them, I didn't want to be any further burden on them. I finished my rice as I replied. Now only the curry udon is left. It's okay, senpai, but sorry for making you listen to something so boring. Not at all. I'm sorry for asking you something so strange. Senpai forces herself to look cheerful. The topic might be fine for a long-term fan like Ariko, but a complex matter like this would only be seen as troublesome for senpai. And to prove my point, senpai sits there uneasy. No, senpai, sorry about. I've got something private to talk to you, Tono about. Would you mind leaving? Amiko has no problem making such an offensive request. Isn't that phrase isn't that phrase an indecent? No, a direct way of saying we don't want you, senpai, so get lost. You what do you think you're saying? We can discuss those things anywhere. And senpai's still finishing her lunch. Despite all the talking with Ariko, senpai has finished her rice anyway. Now I understand. Well then I'll be leaving. Hello. Yeah, senpai lowers her head in a quick bow and leaves. Only Ariko and I remain at the table. I should have said bye, say hello, but whatever. I sigh. Well, looks like senpai was having a hard time too, so it was for the best, but you're really pushing yourself in there, Ariko. Well, it's not like I had a choice. Anyway, I guess I'll take the role of the guy who she ends up disliking. Stop. Ariko steps away at his chirika udon. It seems it has gone cold while we were talking to senpai. Sorry, you were trying to hit on senpai, weren't you? Of course. She's probably the number one girl at our school. Is she? But if she's the type to care about something like that, then she's not worth it. Oh yeah, I really do have something to talk to you about in private. Ariko's voice turned serious. I split my chopsticks with a snap and began to eat my udon. What's wrong? Is it about the serial killer? Why so serious all of a sudden? I'll let you know right now that I don't have any money. From today onwards I'm going to be living as a penniless student. It's not that, damn it. What I want to know is, what's really going on with you, Tona-kun? What do you mean? You've been at the army since primary school, right? I don't know why, but it's been 8 years, right? Your dad has basically disinherited you. Why is he calling you back all of a sudden? I see. In its own strange way, Ariko is worried about me. He didn't disinherit me. He just kicked me out of the house somehow. Tona-kun, if there ever was my family that kicked their kid out of their house somehow, that's not a tragedy, it's a comedy, or it's a party joke. But it's so boring, it's not funny. Ariko spits his arm and shrugs. Yeah, I guess you're right. If you get kicked out of the house, all you can really do is laugh. And then he said some cliche line like, never step foot in this house again, or something like that, right? That's what people would call disinheritance. Come to think of it, I've never heard why you were disinherited. Who knows? That's something I'd like to know too. Well, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. Grabbing the spoon with his hands, Ariko drains what is left of the chukura udon. Lunchtime is short. Following Ariko, I decided to quickly finish my curry udon. Was lunch over? Oh, okay. I guess I'll stop then. This seems like a good time to stop. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oop. This... yeah, okay. And yeah. Alright. So that's it. So, bye bye.